pearl, something that will move your business forward. 4 o'clock today. Okay, so let's move on, guys. We are really excited. We have somebody new in our KW family on our leadership team, and we're so excited to announce Marty Lametta has joined us. Marty is coming to us, and Marty is going to be, Dan's holding up a Red Day shirt. Yeah, I see that. That's awesome. That's cool. We're going to talk about that too. But I want to talk about Marty. Oh, no, before we do that, I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. Tammy, sorry, it's Tammy Tuesday. I always skip Tammy, so sorry. And you had such a great video last week for us. It was really great.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. It's okay. I was like, should I interrupt? Should I just come at the end?
Interrupt me.
So, guys, last week I was at a conference in San Antonio that was absolutely amazing. And it taught me how to take better care of our clients. And it taught me how to help you take better care of our clients. The average pre-approval phase is about 90 days from the day a lead to, actually it's 73 days. From a day a lead, we get a lead to a day it closes is about 73 days. Right now, it's about 120 days, which means it's longer for you guys. So what are we doing to try to take better care of our clients? Because it's not more leads that we need, it's better leads, better customer service, better experience. And that is what I am committed to providing you guys with, the best experience that our customers can ask for. How do we bid over ask? What happens if the appraisal comes in low? How to calm them, and it's scary when they've put their offer in on their 6th, 7th, 10th house. These are all the tools that I have to help you guys make sure our clients have the best experience. So my mortgage tip for today, though, what I wanted to share with you guys is I've been getting a lot of questions about this Biden proposal that's been talked about. And I've got some information on it. Now, it's just a proposal. It has not been passed yet. If it's passed, it has to be passed by the Senate. And there's rumor that the Senate is not going to pass it. However, I want you guys to be aware because our clients are asking us. So basically, this program is going to be treated like a grant where people can get up to $25,000 grant, not credit. And it's going to be based on income. Now, here's where it gets interesting. It's based on income. It's limited to those who have not owned a house in the last 3 years, and neither of the borrower's parents can have owned a house. So that means the parents can't have owned a house, neither could they have owned a house. It is a grant, which means it's not a credit. The grant can be used towards down payment and closing costs. Can only be used on a residential property or a condo, not investment property. So again, this has not been passed. It is not a rule. There's nothing I can do. If your clients call me and say, hey, I want to take it, there's nothing yet. It's just speculation. It's just rumor. But I thought it was something I would share with you because I must get 2 or 3 phone calls about that a week. So as your lending partner, I am here to help you guys find deals, close deals, save deals. I'm here to help love on your clients. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tammy Tuesday. Gosh darn it. So Tammy, looks like you've got like a Keller Williams shirt going on over there. Loan Depot's making their own shirts. You got one going on today.
I got my Loan Depot. They decorate us with swag. I must get Loan Depot swag every other week to wear.
Awesome. I love it. Always great information, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's get back to before I was derailed and screwed up the whole order of things. Sorry again, Tammy. So want to introduce Marty Lametta. Marty is coming to us as Director of Operations here in the Westport location. Westport's going to be her location per se. And she's also the Transition Ambassador. Write that down, guys. Transition Ambassador for our entire KW203 organization. So Marty will be responsible for onboarding market share agents who are not brand new and newly licensed. They will be in Marty's good hands, and she will be guiding them to have a perfect seamless transition coming here into our KW family. So Marty comes with an amazing background. Marty, why don't you unmute yourself for a second? Marty comes from several different organizations. That's why we wanted to bring her on board. She's got experience at Halstead, now Brown Harris Stevens. She's been at Berkshire Hathaway, and then most recently with William Ravis in different roles, covering everything you can imagine. Right, Marty, you want to talk just a little bit about where you've been and what you've done? You want to unmute yourself, Marty? I don't think you're unmuted. Marty's on her phone today because we're getting her all set up on computers here. All right, I'll continue talking. So Marty has been doing, as an administrative person at all those organizations, she has done everything imaginable to help agents. Okay, Marty. We're all
okay.
Yay.
Thank goodness for Adonis.
Of course. What would we do without Adonis? So just tell us a little bit about, so starting back from, Halstead through Berkshire and then Ravis, kind of what you've been doing.
Sure. So at Halstead, I was the office administrator here in Westport. It was over near the CVS. And it was really supporting the agents and helping them with their CMAs. And at that time, the smart, going from the CMLS to the smart MLS. So it was a lot of agent support. And then I joined Berkshire Hathaway, and I was based mostly in the Rowayton office, but I also filled in 2 times a week in the Norwalk office. When they closed, I was solely in Rowayton, supporting that office, doing everything from office management, administration, assisting the agents, training, marketing brochures, everything that an agent needed. And then with Ravis, it was a different role. It was transactional. It was a regional transaction coordinator is what it was called, an RTC. And I supported for the commissions and all the listings and the sales and the commissions for the Mystic and Farmington, Connecticut offices. And then I also supported Situate and Boston Back Bay. Wow. So it was interesting, and I learned a lot. And everywhere I've been, I've enjoyed it. But mostly, I am so excited about being here and working with all of you. And whatever I can do to help, I'm here.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I can say, guys, Marty and I have been talking for well over a year, right? 15, 16 months, I think.
Yes.
Getting through COVID and everything and waiting for our Westport location to be up and running. Marty's always had interest in our organization. She sees the value of Keller Williams. I can tell you already, she's making a list. She's making a list for profit share. She's giving me people that she wants me to talk to. So she understands that and she gets it. I think that's a huge, huge opportunity for us as well as for Marty. So we're thrilled to have you. I think Marty started really officially yesterday. And I feel like she's already jumped in and immersed herself in so much. What was your experience like yesterday, Marty, with the people you were looking over their shoulder and shadowing?
It's amazing. The talent that is here is fantastic. I learned so much in one day. It was a really pleasant day for me yesterday. When you always start a new job, you always have that little bit of nervousness within, your first day. I didn't feel that at all. Right. The executive team is extremely welcoming and so happy with what they're doing. And it was a great day. And then I also saw some of the agents that I used to work with. So it was a nice homecoming, so to speak.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Already there are comments in the chat about people welcoming you who had worked with you before. So there might be some names in there that you need to check out.
I will.
Also, I want to say one thing, and I'm not making this up. These were Marty's words. When she saw our systems, guys, she was very impressed, saying, yes, like nothing else she had worked with before, like so yes, advanced. Like looking at Winmore, okay, Lisa and Sam were showing her things. She's like, wow, that's amazing. I mean, Ravis doesn't have it like that. So that made me feel really good, guys. Really, really good. So Marty's very excited that she has these amazing tools and technology to work from, and she has a whole lot to really jump in and learn, but I know she's gonna do it. So feel free to reach out to her and welcome her to our family. And you'll be seeing and hearing a lot from Marty. Thank you, Marty. Great to have you.
And glad to be here. Thank you.
Yay, yay. People are clapping, very happy. Thank you. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on now. Something that's very important. We've talked about this before, the whole concept of no more monthly fees. So why don't we bring on Rick Scott to talk more about that? If you remember, as we were rolling out all of our new models, guys, that included doing away with our monthly fees and consolidating into one market center membership fee, which is going to take place in July. So Rick, you want to roll with that and talk a little bit more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So good morning, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I never get to talk to you on a Tuesday, so it's so spectacular. And let me say my personal welcome and congratulations to Marty. We're so excited to have you. I can't wait to actually meet you in person, which we'll make happen in the next few days. So welcome, welcome, welcome. As you know, a couple of months ago, we talked about, probably 6 full months ago now, we talked about making the transition from kind of monthly fees to just one annual fee that wraps a bunch of our numbers together and ultimately serves to save you money. That the whole idea of doing it this way was ease of use and consolidation so that we could lower costs for you. And I think we've succeeded in doing that. Well, I know we've succeeded in doing that. And here's how. Instead of your monthly tech fee, and then every January, an extra $25 for your annual profit share fee. And depending on your market center, either every July, your E&O insurance premium fee, or on your anniversary date, your E&O insurance premium fee. We're going to kind of roll all of those things together into one annual program now. We've purposely designed this to start July the 1st because everything else that you have to pay to be in real estate happens at the first part of the year, right? And so we wanted to be the one exception to that rule, right? You don't necessarily have to pay, the board dues and your MLS and your, brokers have licensing up in March. And so we wanted to push things towards the higher income months. So we chose July, and here's how that's going to look. This July, we will pivot from your monthly tech fees to one annual fee covering July of 2020 July of 2021. I'm now in a time warp. July of 2021 through June of 2022, right? That annual fee, we've combined your tech fees plus your profit share fee plus your annual E&O insurance premium fee, which depending on you and your market center, that was running you anywhere from about $650 to $750 all in throughout the course of the year. We've now rolled that into one simple annual fee of $499. So that's savings for you and simplicity for you in that will just get billed now every July. So you don't have to worry about sending money every month or setting up a credit card or any of that. It's easier for you. It's simpler for your MCAs. And we get to reduce those costs by consolidating all of this into one big chunk. So you'll have 3 ways to pay that. The 3 ways to pay it are as follows. It will just be on your invoice in July, right? So if you don't choose any other way to pay it, it'll just be on your invoice in July for $499, which you get to pay as you normally would. The other 2 ways to pay are you can pay from any one closing that happens in May, June, or July. So if you choose to pay from a closing, your closing just has to be in either May, June, or July, and that will just get deducted. Now you're not choosing 4 different closings and having pieces of it pulled out. So you're choosing one closing, and the $499 will just be deducted from that one closing in either May, June, or July. The 3rd way for you to pay that is you can request 3 installments of $170 a month in May, June, and July. And then your MCAs will just simply bill, instead of the one $499 in July, they'll bill you $170, $170, $170 in May, June, and July. Now, it is already May, clearly, so you will see in the next 24 to 48 hours an email go out with a link to a Google Sheet, and that Google Sheet will simply have your name you'll input your name and then make your choice of 1, 2, or 3. That will then come back once you submit it back to the Financial Services MCA division, and they will take their cue from there. For those of you who choose a closing in either May, June, or July, you'll choose a closing. You're not going to name the closing. You'll just choose, I want it taken from a closing in June or a closing in May. If you don't tell us when the closing is and you say you want it from a closing, it'll just be taken from the very next closing that you have. Any questions on any of that? Those are the 3 ways that you get to pay. That's the whole idea of rolling our monthlies into an annual and reducing your costs to stay in business. What I'm really excited about, frankly, just let me say this out loud, is that $499 all inclusive puts you about on par with what most of our competitors charge just for E&O, right? So we're looking to kind of take any of those extraneous others and make them go away for you, which again, with consolidation and with some really hard work and pencil sharpening with our E&O providers, we believe that we have accomplished on your behalf. So we're excited to kind of roll this out for you. We're excited to make things simpler and less and less expensive, but mostly we're excited to give you options. So watch for that. Again, any questions on any of the outline that I just went over? Awesome.
Good.
All right, guys, I'm going to pass it back to Steve for one last thing on Red Day, and then we will see you later.
So, yep, Red Day, day after tomorrow. How cool is that? Everybody excited? Yes, yes, great. The great news is we have 130, as of last night, we have 130 of you signed up for Red Day. That's really spectacular. 530 would be even better. 130 is great because I know you guys are going to make an impact in your communities. So as you know, there are different projects. Look for an email coming out today with specifics about the project that you signed up for. So please pay attention to that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Dan, Maria, or Skylar, and we will answer your questions. But it's going to be a really, really great day of giving back, guys. Lunches will be provided, so look for that as well. And then I hear some rumblings from up in Ridgefield that there's going to be a happy hour up that way. And I know down here in Stamford too, we're looking to have a quick happy hour, 4:30, 5 o'clock, to kind of unwind and relax and celebrate our great day. So please look for the details coming, but thank you all for signing up. It's going to be a spectacular day. Wear your Red Day shirts. Oh yeah, that's another thing. There's Marty sporting her beautiful Red Day shirt. If you haven't gotten your Red Day shirt, please come to the office and get it. We will also have them on the morning of Red Day, so you can grab it and do a quick change. But we're all going to be out there in our Red Day shirts, and these shirts are free for you guys because of our 9 sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors, and we'll send you all of our sponsor information as well, and you'll see it on the shirt. All right, guys, thank you so much. Make it a great day. Can't wait to see you all on Thursday. Ciao.